Hi and welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. My name's Tashima. I'm a doula and mom of 4. I happen to be a chef also, but today I want to talk about one of the probably funniest breastfeeding myths or breastfeeding comment that I have ever heard. So if this is your first video of mine that you're watching, I love talking about breastfeeding on this channel because I am a big supporter of breastfeeding. I'm a big proponent of breastfeeding. I breastfed all 4 of my children exclusively. I am currently breastfeeding, and breastfeeding is just one of those near and dear passions of mine. So I love to talk about breastfeeding myths on this channel because they are plentiful. And I just want to dispel all these myths because a lot of times they are coming from unreputable sources and people just that have no clue, no idea what they're talking about or no experience with breastfeeding. And so I just want to encourage other moms out there who are breastfeeding or who plan on breastfeeding in the future that some of these things that are floating around out there just are not true. But this one by far takes the cake of all of them that I heard, and that is that Black women make chocolate milk.
Wow.
Like, no, chocolate milk comes from chocolate being added to regular milk. That is the only way that you will get chocolate milk. Women, mammals, all mammals make regular, clear, white milk, whatever you want to call it. It can change color, to yellowish or pinkish, based on antibodies or infections or something like that. But no, Black women make the same color milk as white women or Hispanic women or Asian women. All the milk is the same color. It's white. So this comment is just so ignorant, and I think this comment was presented to the person to try to discourage them from breastfeeding. Obviously, they have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to breastfeeding. But no, the color of milk does not change based on the person's skin color or nationality. Milk is milk, okay? And human milk is designed specifically for human babies. So it is the best form of nutrition that a baby can have. It's the best start that you can give your baby if you breastfeed. So no, it's not chocolate. And yeah, that is by far the worst one that I feel like I've heard. I've heard some couple of other things. I do have a breastfeeding myth video on this channel. I think I only went over 3, but there's so many more. So I'm definitely going to do another video where I talk all about myths about breastfeeding that I've heard that are completely untrue and can discourage new moms from breastfeeding. But no, breast milk is the same for every person. I will say though that breastfeeding or breast milk is specifically tailored for your baby. So if you have a baby who's sick, your breast milk will change in composition based on the baby's sickness. If you yourself are sick and you're breastfeeding, your breast milk again will change on composition. So if mom is sick and baby is not sick, mom will produce more antibodies for that baby so that hopefully baby does not get sick, or if baby does get sick, he or she will heal faster from whatever illness is flowing through mom. So it is a chemical relationship that happens during breastfeeding, in addition to, biology and an emotional relationship with breastfeeding also as well. But that's why I say a lot of times on this channel, if you plan to breastfeed and you have not breastfed yet, or if you are breastfeeding and you're having struggles or complications with breastfeeding, really vet your sources. Really make sure that you're going to people who are knowledgeable about breastfeeding, people who have breastfed before, like I have. I have about like 6 years of breastfeeding under my belt at this point, and just make sure you're going to people who know what they're talking about when it comes to breastfeeding, because if they don't and they give you incorrect information or they give you information that's not really breastfeeding supportive, then it can derail, your plans to breastfeed or your breastfeeding relationship with your child, or, if you're having issues with not producing enough. There's certain things that you need to do and certain things that you need to consider. And a lot of problems and issues, honestly, from what I see when it comes to, low milk supply and latching, is really due to misinformation. So make sure that you're getting your information from the best sources possible. If you deliver it at a hospital, they usually, in most cases, are connected with lactation consultants, and there usually is a hotline that you can call. So you can always call them day or night and get some information that way. You can also hire a private or a personal lactation consultant who can actually come in to your home and sit with you and give you tips and guidance and help you to get that latch, which is so important with breastfeeding, and give you some more tips along the way if you plan on pumping, if you plan on going back to work and you're away from baby for a certain period of time. So yes, just make sure that you're getting your information from people who actually care about breastfeeding, who have breastfed successfully, and people who you trust also as well. That is a really big tip or advice that I have for other breastfeeding moms out there, because if you don't really trust a person, you're not really going to listen to what they have to say. So make sure that if it's coming from, you know, a family member or, you know, someone else that's breastfed, make sure that you trust their opinion and their input as well. And that will help you on your breastfeeding journey. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Breastfeeding mamas out there, let me know some of the craziest things that you have heard about breastfeeding, or maybe, you know, just some like obstacles that you've had to face during breastfeeding. I definitely have had some, and you can check out my breastfeeding playlist here on this channel. I have a whole bunch of videos about breastfeeding on this channel because, like I said, it is a passion of mine, and any way that I can support moms with breastfeeding, or to get more moms to breastfeed, or to breastfeed for longer, that is what I'm all about. So thank you for stopping by today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, Black women make regular milk like any other woman to breastfeed their babies. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.